I placed 130,000 blocks of glass in survival. I wanted to achieve a very cool void effect on my SMP, however, it didn't quite work how I wanted it to, so I decided to come onto a creative world and push it to the limits. Let's see what I can do with this. Essentially, right, this is my idea. I want to have basically a big vat. I want to have a shark coming out. My cat has decided that now is a fantastic time to start playing with his new toy. Okay, actually, I was going to make it darker at the bottom, but the glass is going to do that for me, so let's... I don't know how to do this. I don't think I've ever built a shark. The idea is obviously that it's coming up, it's looking up like that. Do you know, fun fact, the only time I've ever had sleep paralysis was when I was maybe like 12, and the whole room filled with water, and then there was a giant shark, and it was horrible. It was actually the worst thing in the world. It was horrible. And now I don't like water. Like, I really, really don't like water. I wouldn't say I have thalassophobia, but I certainly understand why people do. Aquariums have always been a problem for me. I actually hate aquariums. I love the idea of them, but you will not catch me in an aquarium. Starting this again because it looks so dumb. I am using a reference image to help me with this because I'm apparently just really dense and can't build a shark. The body I'm not too worried about. It's kind of the main face here that I need to get right. The problem I'm having is that I can't use like stair blocks or slab blocks because if the glass is placed there, then it's not going to completely cover it and it will break the illusion. Honestly, that looks silly, however, that would freak me out. This is how I'm making the glass. It's not perfect, however, it's doing the trick. Oh, this looks okay. Maybe I'm gonna need to change everything to blue, but this looks okay. Oh no, the glass is just gonna get the buttons. Okay, let's take these and worry about it later. So if I put that there, that is going to look bad, isn't it? Oh, do you know what? That is not the worst. I mean, it's not great. Okay, so without continuity, it's a bit harder to tell that there's blocks missing. I think the effect definitely works better with it. I mean, this is cool. You can see the very, the faint rest of its thin body. Accidentally, this kind of looks like gills. It's very cool. Now, maybe I should have made the build a lot bigger, but let's try changing it to blue. Let's just change the glass first, and let's have a look. I think that's way too bright. What we could do potentially, though, is have these layers and down blue glass. This is okay. I don't know. I think it's okay, but I think we need to have a bit more black glass. I think that's a lot better. Although it kind of just all looked better black, to be completely honest. Because this here, it looks like there's a tank and it's jumping out of the tank, and I don't like that. Perhaps the thing to do is change the outside block. Oh, it looks so purple. No. Honestly, it works so much better because it's dark concrete. Now with shaders, this looks very cool. You can barely see it, and I love that. It's so subtle, although you can't see the grey, that's the problem. Same with this, but it's a shame about this. I mean, that's a shock. It's horrible. Honestly, maybe the glass needs to go higher. Maybe the shark needs to be lower down. Glass needs to be higher. You know, if it wasn't such a goofy shark, perhaps it would look a lot better. I'm gonna have a play around, see what I can come up with, and I'll get back to you. I have this creature here. I'm not too sure about it, but I thought it would be cool to try something that like comes out of it. It comes out of the void. I think certainly this would work better if my builds were actually scary. But I mean, you see the idea. This like monster with teeth, the actual teeth themselves. Obviously I had to put them in between the glass because of these blocks. I don't want there to be a gap. With derivative shaders at night, I mean that does look a bit scary, to be honest. I think the effect is definitely there. I mean, this can work for non-scary things. Here I've just got like a clownfish tank. I think the blue is very, very bright. It is extremely bright. What if I make this top layer brown? Actually, yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. I like this. I think this is really cool. If you could add like some bits of coral and some more fish and stuff, this would be really cool. I've never thought about using void floors like this, and honestly, maybe I should, because This is so cool. You also get colors in Minecraft that you may not get otherwise. Like, when have you ever seen that specific color? This tank, this like aquarium, doesn't even have the glowstone underneath it because I forgot to do that. But that just shows you that you actually don't need it. I've just had an idea. What if instead of glowstone, I replace it with sea lanterns and then I turn on a shader pack that has colored lighting? I'll tell you what, I'm gonna change the sea lanterns to verdant frog lights. Annoyingly, this doesn't really work. This is how the frog lights look with Solace shaders, but it doesn't quite carry through. The idea is there though, and I definitely think it could be experimented with. I've just downloaded a schematic. It'll be linked in the description, of course. It just makes me wonder, could you put this like sideways? This is very cool, by the way. We have this lovely creature here who looks like a blue meanie from the Beatles' Yellow Submarine cartoon. This is going to be very fun to do. I just had a look at this guy to see how he's coming along, and I didn't quite anticipate this. So I'm going to delete a few layers in between, and maybe we'll go every 5. I mean, here we are. I've only got part of the body, but as far as I'm concerned, this works. This looks cool. I do think the black glass is the best because I think anything else is just way too bright. With derivative shaders, this is even scarier. Oh my god. Oh, that's horrible. I don't know about you, but I think this effect works really well. I really like this. I think this is amazing. This technique could 100% be used in some very cool maps. That looks really cool, I think. You can't even see the hands. That makes it even scarier. In the light, it kind of just... This nose is too bright, but the effect is still there. I mean, this to me, this is still a win. I would love to see people trying this more, so tag me on Instagram if you do this. That will be in the description. I don't know if I was really able to do the void glass thing justice, especially with my builds, but I mean, this looks good. This is such an interesting... I've never seen anybody use void glass like this, and I don't know why. Because look at this. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, high points, and I shall see you in my next one. Let me know what you think of this.